What is going on, guys, and welcome back to Touchdowns to Home Runs. My name is Bernie. Thank you for joining us today on the Touchdowns to Home Runs show, the halftime report. We have the halftime score of the national championship game between the Baylor Bears and the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Baylor is currently up by a score of 47-37, but, this was a really interesting half because this was a half where Baylor led by as much as 19, which was actually the largest deficit of the season so far for Gonzaga. But Baylor shot the lights out of the basketball and played really well. We'll get to that in just a second. But overall, I think not a lot of people expected, the dominance that we really saw from Baylor, at least until the end in this first half. Now, we knew coming into this game that Baylor is the most talented offensive and most talented defensive team that Gonzaga has probably played at any point throughout this year. Even dating back to some of those ranked teams that they played back in 2020 or even some teams that they played so far in this March Madness tournament. But I think the dominance that we saw from Baylor, was really unexpected. And I think that's a credit to not only their coaching, but they shot the lights out of the three ball. Their defense, as I've said in past videos, was really suffocating. And people, see the offense that Baylor has, and they've seen it for the entire season. But a lot of people forget how good this defense really was when Baylor was going through that sort of undefeated streak. And when they came back from sort of their delay, the defensive intensity was a bit down. But they've sort of figured out their defensive rotations, and they've had a lot of success. And now success against probably one of the best college basketball offenses that we've seen really in the past couple decades. This Gonzaga offense is really four, NBA caliber players. And right now, Baylor is doing a fantastic job of shutting them down. What I've seen in terms of Gonzaga is, this is the number one rated offense in terms of adjusted offense. And we're just not seeing the ball movement, I think, that we've seen throughout the season. Gonzaga has had really 29 out of their 31 or 32 wins that they have this year have been by double digits. And in those games, we see Gonzaga really score off of assists and ball movement. We haven't seen that this game. We haven't really seen that really either in the past two games. If you look at the UCLA game as well, they're going to need to figure that out. And then defensively for Gonzaga, obviously Baylor is shooting the lights out of the three ball, but they're also getting open looks. They're getting good shots. Yes, they're making a lot, but they are good shots. I think defensively, Drew Timme looks really slow. Gonzaga has given up a lot of offensive rebounds, second, third chance opportunities for Baylor. And when you have guys like Jared Butler and Macio Teague tonight who are really shooting the ball very well, you have to be able to limit the possessions of a very talented offense like the Baylor Bears are. And then the last thing that I just want to focus on, Gonzaga turned the ball over, 8 times that half. Baylor, too good defensively and will punish you on points off turnovers. So Gonzaga has to make sure to clean up what they're doing, especially offensively. But Baylor, has been trailing by double digits before. They were trailing by double digits not too long ago against BYU. Now, obviously, it's against a more talented team in the Baylor Bears, but Gonzaga has tended to be more of a second-half team, and obviously very well coached, definitely have the talent to come back. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, but right now, again, Baylor does lead this game by 10. But anyways, guys, if you did make it to this point in the video, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on what you've seen from the first half so far down in the comment section below. But anyways, guys, make sure to subscribe, leave a like if you want to see more content just like this. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you again next time.